All right, gang. Back for another video. All right, gang. So price will always take profit 7, and then February the 13th, you see sellers push price all the way down to 1855, starting the market off. February 13th, 2022. The market opened Sunday. And sellers push price all the way down to 1855 before buyers came back in and pushed price all the way back up to 1860. Now, price made what? A lower low. As sellers pushed price down lower, making a lower low before buyers came back in and pushed price back up, making what? A lower high. And then price made a lower low, a lower high, making lower lows and lower highs. Making structure all the way down to 1851, 1852. 1852, 1851. And I was wanting to break that down. As you're on a 15-minute time frame and price is fluctuating and moving faster on a 15-minute time frame, and you have to be aware of that, because price will shoot back down and then shoot back up, and you're on a faster time frame, and you're looking for entries on a faster time frame, on a 15-minute time frame. So you have to be clear of that. You have to be aware of that. As you're looking on a 15-minute time frame and price is fluctuating faster and faster and moving faster and faster on a 15-minute time frame. So you have to be aware of that as price comes all the way down to 1855 and on a 15-minute, and buyers push price back up to 1860. And if you would have gotten a sell at 1855, 1856, and you're thinking price is breaking take profit 7 and we're going back to take profit 6 area, and price shoots back up, all the way back up. We see buyers push price back up from 1855 all the way back up to 1860 before, and it even went from 1860 all the way back up to 1861 before dropping back down, making a lower low, making a lower high, making structure, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, making structure. Or even price did that. You have to be aware that, you're on a 15-minute time frame, as price is making, structure, making lower lows. We're in a downtrend now. Price is making lower lows. You want to get in at the high, and we're going to break that down. Price is making lower lows and lower highs and lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. Price made a lower low, and then buyers pushed price back up and made a lower high. And you had gotten at the lower low, at this lower low, and then price makes a lower high, and you got in for a sell, thinking price is going to drop and make a lower low all the way down to this next lower low. It has to make structure first. You have to wait, be patient with this market, as price will make a lower high next and then make a lower low. And you could have got stopped out like that. You could have got stopped out like that, and you're over gambling and you're risking your money, and you're on a 15-minute time frame. So you just have to understand price is moving faster on a 15-minute time frame, and price can reverse and go against you faster on a 15-minute time frame and a 5-minute time frame. So you have to be aware of and be mindful of that, of what time frame you're using. As I know you're using the 15-minute time frame for entries, and but you have to be aware of that price is moving faster on a 15-minute time frame. All right, so I just wanted to go over that, and we'll go over that a little bit more. But yeah, gang. So let's go back to where price is at right now, and price is making lower lows and lower highs. You got in at this lower low, and price makes a lower high, and you think a price is going to make a lower low, and you got in right at this lower low. You're supposed to get in at the high. Supposed to get in when price makes a lower high, and then you can get in for a lower low. You would have got in at this high when price made a lower high. You would have still been in profit, as as price makes when price makes this lower high. You got in at this high when price does make a lower low and then makes a lower high. If this high is higher than this lower high, you're still in profit. You have to be very, very patient with this market. You have to allow market to make structure first before you just get in. And we'll explain that more. As this is on a 5-minute right here. Let's go back to the 15 real fast though. So I can show you again on the 15. and then we'll go to the 5 minute. So we'll go right back to the 5 minute. Price makes this lower low from 1855 all the way down to 1855. Makes a lower low. Sellers push price down to 1855, and then buyers push price back up to 1860, making a lower high. Makes a lower low, and then buyers push price back up, making a lower high, making structure. Now let's go into the 5 minute as I can show you that. Actually, let's just mark it down. So when we go into the 5 minute, I can show you. Price made a lower low, and I'm gonna show you on the 5 minute as well. Price made a lower low right here, right? Made a lower low right here, exactly at 1855. Made a lower low, and then buyers push price back up and back up to 1860, right? So this is the point that price made a lower low at. As you know, I want to go back a little bit right here. Let's just go back a little bit. Price did drop past this point, and you would have been in profit, but let's go back into this. So let's go to the 5 minute real fast. So boom, cool. Right here, price makes a lower low. You see, price makes a lower low, starting 8/13. This is February the 11th. This is February 13th. February 11th, the market stops. Then February 13th, Sunday, the market opens, and price from 1861 drops all the way down to 1855. It makes a lower low. The black candlesticks making sellers pushing price down, making a lower low. Let us know that okay, price is making a lower low. It's rejecting off of this take profit 7 area. This is our take profit 7 area right here. It's take profit 7 area. Take profit 7 area right here. This is take profit 7 area. Right at price made a lower low on the 15 minute. You can see it again. I'll show you on the 15 minute one more time. Price makes a lower low right here. Boom, on a 15 minute. You have to see what price is doing. Price makes a lower low to 1855, and then buyers push price back up to 1860. Same thing here on the 5 minute. That's what happened on the 15. On the 5 minute, you can see more structure, obviously, on the 5 minute. Price makes a lower low. Sellers push price as soon as the market opened, 1813. Push price down to 1855. Then the next candlestick, you see buyers push price back up, making a lower high, right back up to 1860. Right up to 1860. And then you see price go all the way up to 1867. So it makes a higher high. This lower, if you would have gotten at this high at 1862, you're still in profit as price makes a lower high to 1861. You're still in profit, so price does make a lower low. You can see on the 5 minute just more structure, and then makes a higher high back up to 1861. Wait for price to make a lower high. As you would have got in for a sell right here for a trade at 1855, and you're thinking price is going lower, lower, and lower, and price goes right back from 1855, 1856, all the way back up to 1861. And depending on your lot size and how much you have in your account, it stops you out. It stops you out this trade, and you just lose your money. You're like, what the heck? When you have to wait for a price to make structure. You have to wait for price to make a lower high. Once price makes a lower high back up to 1861, price makes what? A lower low back to 1857. Back to 1857, price makes a lower low. And then what? Lower high back up to 1860. And we see another lower low to 1857, making structure. 1860 makes a lower low. And you see now price makes a lower low all the way back down here. All the way back down here. And you're in profit the whole time. If you had just waited for price to make a lower high, you could have got in for a great trade right here. Could have got in for a great trade right here. Boom. Once price makes a lower high, could have got in for a great trade. As this will be great trade 1 for sales. If we're going over entries, as you know, we're in a downtrend now, so we're going over entries, and we're looking for sales now. As price, made a lower high, made a lower low, then a lower high, and then a lower low. That lets us know we're in a downtrend. So we're looking for sales only right now. So this is a great trade 1. You could have got in for great trade 1 once price made a lower high, boom, right back up to 1861, and you would have been in profit the whole time as price is now at 1853. Price is now at 1853.